10:57 to go in the first period. The Indy Fuel leading the Toledo Walleye 1-0. Spencer Watson scoring his 11th of the year from Bobby McIntyre at 4:40. Bobby McIntyre will be our first intermission guest this evening, but it's the new guys that were really impressive on that last shift. Alex Rauter, as well as Matt Schmalz, two guys acquired via trade, and Mikhail Hakarainen. Those three really had some good zone time and some good chances for Indy, forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, they did, and it all started in the defensive zone. Mikhail Hakarainen took a big hit from Michael Moffitt, but got the puck out into the neutral zone, and then that allowed the Fuel to get into the offensive zone and get some things going along with Schmalz and Rauter. So if those guys can keep going, it's going to be a really good night for them.
Fuel win the draw in the neutral zone, send it in behind the Toledo net. Christopoulos has to come out for it as Darian Plouffe was bearing down on him. And the Walleye sky it to the Fuel line. Tim Shoup chops it through the neutral zone to the Toledo line, but the Walleye with a quick re-entry. Gerdukas back diagonal to Buzzio, but he's tied up nicely by Watson. Indy looking for transition the other way, but McIntyre can only get as far as the center red line before Toledo takes the puck. Gerdukas into the Fuel zone up the right wing side. Shovels it in behind the net where Jake Reisig gets to it. Sends it along the far boards. Bobby McIntyre has time to turn and just put it into space in the Toledo zone. Darian Plouffe in the right circle. He shoots on goal from a sharp angle, and Christopoulos makes the positional save. 10:10 to go. First period. Indy leading 1-0 as coming across the checkered red line is Hillman. He fires a slap shot wide, and the Walleye were, I believe they iced the puck as Hillman had not gained the checkered red line when he fired that slap shot. So this will come all the way back into the Toledo zone. It's one of those plays where you're not sure if it's offside because it looked like a designed play, but he was a step behind the red line when he fired that. So offensive zone draw for the Fuel, won by Indy, and here's a shot from Hakarainen right on glove safe. Rebound in and out of the glove of Christopoulos, goes up and over the net. Schmalz in the right wing corner for Indy. Protecting the puck, spins off of a check, takes it in behind the net, poked past him, but right to Hakarainen. He shoots from a sharp angle right on, and Christopoulos makes the save and holds on. This line, back-to-back shifts, making things happen.
Yeah, and they've got a little bit of everything. They got some size in Schmalz. And in the pregame partner, Doug Christensen kind of labeled Hakarainen as sort of an Energizer bunny who's got a lot of skill, and already 2 shots on that shift. So he's done a lot already. Took a big hit, so we know he's into the game. He's got 2 shots, and if that line can keep going, I can guarantee you that they're going to get a goal tonight.
Fuel in the offensive zone draw. Brooks puts it wide from the right point. Darian Plouffe fighting for it there. Into the corner, it goes to McIntyre. Out to the right point for Brooks. He'll send one again through traffic right on. Save made as Christopoulos had to fight it off. The Walleye find the rebound. It was a juicy one into the slot and play it back into the Fuel and pass for Brett Boeing a little too far as he was tied up by Plouffe in the slot. Puck comes out to the point for Kotick at the right side. He'll send it in through both corners, looking for Boeing along the far boards. He pokes it a little further along. Vela will shovel it in through both corners. Craig Wisniewski along the right wing boards chops it as far as the Toledo line. Boeing is tied up with a nice stick lift by Spencer Watson. That allows Plouffe to get it out of the zone to Watson across the Toledo line. Leaves for McIntyre, top of the right wing circle. He puts on the brakes, waits for help. Back diagonal to Sullivan. Poked off of his stick, but goes to McIntyre along the right wing boards. Looked to center for Sullivan behind him, but Shoup keeps it in. Shoup in the left circle, looking to center. Behind the net, Shoup pops out the other side, goes back to the point. Skating in is Bobby McIntyre. Into the right circle, cutting it on goal. Centers for Sullivan. He puts it on goal, but Christopoulos makes the save and holds on with 8:40 to go. 1-0 Fuel, but since the goal, it's been all Indy. 7 consecutive shots for the Fuel.
Yeah, it really has, and a great job there by Bobby McIntyre getting that puck to the net. Would have liked to have seen him just take it there himself, because a couple of his teammates were boxed out in front of the net. But a real good run of play since that goal forward by Spencer Watson. The Fuel have really found their game in the offensive zone.
Nathan Knoll to take the offensive zone draw. Wins it cleanly to Brooks, and he scores! Nathan Knoll won it cleanly to Brooks at the right point, and he stepped into one, and one-time a slap shot into the top corner. The Fuel lead it 2-0.
Billy Christopoulos has really been fighting this puck tonight. And especially a shot from the point right off the draw. You can't draw it up any better. Can't win it much cleaner. And Alex Brooks just steps into this one, and Christopoulos, from his reaction, well, there wasn't a reaction. Didn't get a good look at it. And the Fuel put up another one. It's 2-0.
And the clean face-off win by Nathan Knoll right back to Brooks basically put it on a tee for him.
Yeah, it was, one time did beautifully. As I said, you cannot draw that up any better.
2-0 Fuel. The goal, Brooks, his second of the year from Nathan Knoll. Right off the face-off. Toledo sends it into the Fuel zone as we're back to action. Craig Wizymirski goes to Knoll behind his own net. He'll try to start the breakout from there. Chipped along the far boards as far as center where Moffitt gets to it for the Walleye. Back to TJ Hensick at his own line. And the Walleye slowly try to work it through center, but it's knocked down by Router of the Fuel, and Toledo has to collect in its own zone. Feed to the Fuel line. Burschbach got behind the D, but the reason why was he was offside. We have a whistle with 7:52 to go. You can tell that was a design play. Burschbach was trying to get in behind the D, but you got to time that perfectly at the line, and he was just a step ahead of it.
Yeah, and the key word being perfect. That is a play you work on a lot, a play you talk about, because Toledo is so good on the transition. They look to get in behind, use their speed. But a good job there by the Indy Fuels defenseman staying up, not allowing Toledo to get in behind, and if they were to get in behind, it was going to be offside, just like it happened.
Fuel in the offensive zone draw. Schmalz tries to get it out to the right point and does, and it's put into the corner. Here's Schmalz putting one on goal as the puck came off of the left wing corner from McArdle, and save is made. Held in by Router out to the right point. McArdle, he'll send one wide from the right point. Texier holds it into the left point. In behind the net, looking for Schmalz. Router comes in to help, and McArdle pinches down to keep the puck alive into the right wing corner. Fuel again with some good zone time here as finally Hillman tracks it down for Toledo, and he'll start the breakout. Feed through center is tipped into the Fuel zone where McArdle will track it down. McArdle, long headman pass looking for Hakkarainen in the neutral zone. Pass a little too far for him and goes for icing. Good idea from Josh McArdle, though. Had Hakkarainen and put it right to his tape. The puck just took an unfortunate bounce right over his stick.
Yeah, right idea, exactly. Looking for that stretch pass. Stretched Toledo out a little bit, but unfortunately just took a bounce over the stick of Hakkarainen, who would have had one guy to beat, and he had a step on him as well. So a good try there from in his own zone by Josh McArdle.
Router wins the draw from Vela, and Teixeira centering through the neutral zone, headmanning to Watson. It was knocked free from him, but Watson curls back, gets the puck, and shovels it into the right wing corner. There, Dastu has it for Toledo. Charles-Edouard Dastu goes D to his partner Kodak. He'll gain the red line and fire one into the right wing corner. Puck poked past Dastu, and now the Fuel looking to transition through center, but it's taken away, and Dastu will shovel it into the right wing corner. Shoop goes D to Reisig. Reisig behind his own net. Headmans to the neutral zone for McIntyre. One-on-one across the Toledo line. Self-pass into the left wing corner. McIntyre is tied up nicely by Buzzio. He'll go behind his own net to Kodak, and now Freddie Girard in his own zone will break it up. Feed through center looking for Burschbach. It sent in behind the Fuel net. Vela comes in to forecheck as Tim Shoop gets the puck for Indy. D to Reisig. He'll skate through the neutral zone with speed. Across the Toledo line up the right side. Into the right wing circle. Looking to center. Gets it to the middle to Nathan Knoll. He takes it to goal, but couldn't get a shot away as he was poke checked by the goaltender as he got to the goal mouth. Hensick will send it wide. Lively Karam off the inboards. Back diagonal. Here's a shot from Dastu that deflects just wide. Williams may have gotten a piece of it. Toledo keeps it alive. The shot from the left circle by Burschbach. Williams with the save. And Craig Wizymirski gets the puck out of danger, but it's held in at the line by Toledo. Burschbach looking to center, but Winquist is tied up. Puck loose in the circle, and it's poked away from Auk and comes all the way out to the neutral zone where Moffitt will have to regroup. And Joe Sullivan breaks up Winquist's attempt to re-enter the zone. The Walleye do re-enter with speed. Hensick up the left side. A give and go with Hensick. Puts it in the middle looking for Burschbach, but Craig Wizymirski's in the right spot, and he's able to get it free. Good pressure from Toledo as it's held in. Burschbach along the right wing boards. Out to the point. Alexi with a one-timer right on. Save made. Held in at the left point by Hillman. Sent in behind the Fuel net where Wizymirski will get to it for Indy and will sky it out to center, and it will go all the way down. No icing as the linesman ruled Buzzio could have played it. Buzzio for Toledo. Through the neutral zone with speed across the Fuel line. Leaves it for Kestner at the right point. His shot is blockered aside by Williams. The Fuel bring it out to center the other way. Indy in action. A feed ahead to Hakkarainen, a little too far for him. He'll get to it behind the Toledo net. Try to sidestep it, check, and does. In behind the net, Router. Tried to shovel it out to Hakkarainen into the right wing circle, but it's broken up by the Walleye. They want transition 3-on-2 the other way. Across the fuel line. Here's Gerdukas trying to get it into the middle for Hillman, but he's tied up. Tekshira pokes the puck away, and it comes free to Hakkarainen. Ahead to Router across the Toledo line. Router looking to center for Schmalz, and it hopped over his stick in the slot. Schmalz tracks it down to the right wing corner, stays in the puck. Sends to Shoop. Left circle, shoots right on. Christopoulos makes the glove save and holds on for a whistle with 4:07 to go in the first period. The Indy Fuel lead the Toledo Walleye 2-0. You're listening to Indy Fuel Hockey.